I had to wait 2 months for them to finally be like, okay, we have a different building.
Did you start the broadcast?
Yeah.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Okay, so it's just a few minutes before 9. We went live so we could start sharing. So we are going to start the auction soon here. I'm just going to encourage everyone to share, because the more people share it, the more people will be able to see your beautiful work. So we're just sharing. We are on Facebook and YouTube. And we're just sharing currently, and then we'll get going in our auction very shortly. So if people want to come closer, we will. Sorry, I got distracted. We will get started very soon. So yeah, we'll just sharing. We're on both YouTube and Facebook. Yeah, it came up very early. Do you have it at 9 p.m.? Yeah, you got the thing up at 9 p.m. All right.
I agree. It sounds great.
So
I think it's funny. Yeah.
got this.
In a minute.
Yeah, I'll put it behind you. And okay, so we are sharing. People are joining online. And they're going away from online. Everything is fine. So if you are joining in online or taking part here, we are going to start pulling up pieces. All of the pieces are on, most of the pieces are up on the event page. Some of the pieces that were just finished tonight are going to be put up in the auction as well. So they got some surprise pieces as well if you're joining from home.
Surprise!
Please, if you're here or if you're online, be sure to communicate with us if you need to leave, or if you are curious about a piece you see behind us, just let us know and say, hey, either we have to go. So same thing, if you bid on a piece and you're like, I need to leave, can I please have my piece? Just talk to us. We're just going and rambling through life, and we just want to make you happy.
Ramble.
We love communication.
We just love communication. The more we can understand how we can do better.
The more we share the live feed, the live feed, the live feed, the more that we share the live feed, the
Happier.
later the gallery will shut down and our gallery will stay open and we'll be able to support you. The more we share the live feed, the happier I'll be.
Perfect. That was really good.
That was really good.
Improv.
Oh, I did that all day long. I have a song at school that
In your
goes,
head?
everyone needs to shut up and I don't.
It sounds like you say that same tune, different words. Hey, are you bringing? Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
it's still wet.
No, this is
Oh,
this is the thing.
Well, I mean, like, put it down for detail.
Remind me of your name.
Susan.
Susan. I'm sorry.
Teresa's sister.
Susan. Because I met, and actually I was gonna. What was your name again?
Mine?
Yeah.
Denise.
Deneen. Okay, Deneen. Those two got mixed up in my head. So Susan,
It's
perfect.
still
Perfect.
wet though.
You know what? We don't even need
No,
to
that's
know
okay.
names here. We'll just make
Hey,
up
you.
lovely ways to describe, like beautiful blonde hair, beautiful dark hair, lovely soulful eyes, and angelic ears. We'll just make up nicknames for each other. I'm creepy old guy.
We start ours off at 5 usually, and then it goes up. But do you want to do like 10 or 20?
Did everybody find us and find a way to share us on social media?
And then you'll kind of see how it works, and then it'll be making a little bit
it makes sense because it's not usual.
Right, well, this
We
is
are-
a big one that's too many.
No,
This
this
is a
is
big rush.
this is awesome, and it's perfect for a nice hot day today. It's perfect.
Hey, Galen, are you here? Oh, can you grab me that Johnny Cash painting in the back? It's kind of up that way on the wall, red and gold.
Yeah.
You should be able to see it right in the doorway. Yeah, you're looking at it. Can you reach that?
All right. Welcome, everyone. We have some people online, and there's lots of people here, and there's lots of amazing art. So we are going to start the auction. How we do this is we'll be pulling up pieces. We will be doing this selling of the auctioning. And how we've started doing this since COVID is when we time it out, or when we count it out, we kind of give a 10-minute lag because there's people that are joining us that are in and out of reception areas. So we want to make sure we're as inclusive as we can. In
Richard
terms
from
of,
Illinois bids. There's people in
Yeah.
Europe from Europe bid,
I
and
love that Richard from Illinois.
I
Yeah.
know. Hi, Richard. Oh, Mom, you know how to comment on videos? Hello. Yay! Okay, so should we? No. Here you go. Yeah.
Where do you want it? There?
Okay, right there. For now.
is it gonna tip?
No, it's perfect. There was a large conversation. Okay. So to open us up here, I'm gonna show people at home, and this is by Amanda. So it says, didn't think anything would work on this background. Glad I was wrong. I love that. Proving ourselves wrong every single day. So this is by Amanda.
Richard says hello to everybody from Illinois. Kelly's with us.
Hi, Richard from
Is that
Illinois.
on paper or canvas or what?
This is on canvas board.
Canvas board.
Canvas board, acrylic, and usually multimedia.
Guys, there's lots of chairs
Yeah,
too if you
lots
want
of
to make
chairs.
yourselves
Come in, have
comfortable.
a seat. Squish in. There.
Sorry, I'm almost there.
No, everything is good.
Everything is awesome. Oh,
Just showing people at home. This is a mixed media piece.
$25.
$25 opening bid for Amanda. A lovely surprise when things work out on our pieces. Opening
I'll bid
$25.
25.
$25 to Rich. If you would like to bid here, you can just yell out the numbers. If you would like to bid from home, text
403-629-7424. That's 403-629-7424.
Beautiful. Okay. So here, I didn't ask you your name. Harrison, thank you. Okay. And
$1,000.
a big round of applause for Harrison, his first time selling with us.
Is it going to be one of those nights where you don't want to see anything?
Oh no, I was just showing the people at home. Okay, so Harrison says he's 11 years old, and this is amazing. We love everyone that comes. This is such a great piece, and it is the playoff season. So opening is $2 for this amazing piece. Acrylic on canvas.
I'll find out for $2.
$2 to Angie. Do I hear $5? Currently at $2. Do I hear $5? People at home, do you see this phantom being playing the ice hockey? There you go. It's like the spirit of hockey.
I'll bid 5.
$5 to Rich. Do I hear 7? Currently at $5. Do I hear $7? For everyone that I saw complaining about the heat, this will bring you some nice, cool loveliness. There we go. Currently at $7 at the back. Do I hear 10? $10. Currently at 7. Do I hear 10?
Yeah, make that
10 to Angie. This is so fun. $10 currently. $10 going once.
Uh-oh.
$10 going twice.
I think Richard sent a bid, but it was from a while ago. Richard, did we miss your bid?
Can I see? Oh no.
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 I'm such.
Oh, I see what you mean.
We missed it. Yeah.
I see. That's okay. It's a 10 now.
But it didn't ding. That's what
Do
was
I
trying to do.
hear 11 going once?
11's
$10
he's going once.
No, it's $10 going once. $10 going
He is
twice.
11 years old. That would be $1 per year.
$10 going 3 times.
Make it 11 so that it's $1.
Oh, Angie opened herself. Yeah.
Right.
Going once, going twice, going 3 times. Sold to Angie. And we're gonna get 10-minute lag. So people at home, because Richard was bidding, but we're just making sure that bids
You gotta
dig.
sign it later.
Amazing. So yeah, before you leave, we'll get everything to you. Okay. So then you can take perfect. Excellent.
Can somebody just send me a cat photo or something so that I can hear my phone? It's funny, we do all the bids on online. Every now and then I drop the phone and we start missing all the bids.
Look at this lovely, delicate piece.
My ring.
This is by Alyssa. This is also your first time here. Big round of applause for Alyssa! Woo!
Thank you, Kelly. Can you send another one?
Lovely memories and awesomeness of spring. Opening bid. Did we say $5 or $10?
Can I look at it?
$5. $5? Let's go. $5.
Sometimes you like super
Oh,
aggressive.
I'm
about
so
not letting
sorry.
me-
I'm so
But
singularly
then take it
minded.
back.
My arm is
Yeah,
like
you go.
this, and that's it.
You go.
Okay. Opening
I
bid.
love cats.
$5. Oh, look, more mushrooms. Hey, so
I'm
I-
sure.
opening. Is that bids? Opening for this lovely mushroom. Oh, I am so sorry. This is perfect.
Thank you.
I'll leave it this way. Oh God, I'm not used to people. Okay, opening.
You know what? I have an idea.
You do that, and I
I'll
do
hold
that.
this, you take
You're
this.
amazing. Okay, opening for Alyssa's piece is $5. Do I hear a $5 bid for the? And actually, because there's so many people here, I wonder, could we also, Rich could show people here?
No,
No.
Here. you show
Come
people
up
here.
closer,
Here, no.
and I will show you because the details on this are so lovely.
Yeah.
So, $5 opening bid for Alyssa's piece. Do I hear $5? I'm gonna go $5 on this one. I like it. I like mushrooms. $5 to me. Do I hear
Is
$10?
that a bid?
Oh,
10, sure.
$10.
Can I get your name, please?
Mom.
Your name.
Deneen.
Name, sorry.
Deneen.
Thank you.
It is actually, I mean, I don't mean to put pressure on families and stuff. If your family's got a piece in the auction and you miss the opportunity to buy your own kid's work, you're like, it's my own kid. But when you think about being the first chance to buy that piece, I have so many pieces that my sons have done that I wish I spent so much money on. And I have this pain in my gut. I do grab a lot of Felix's pieces. He'll do like 9 pieces in a night and I'll end up with one of them. And I usually just feel like I'm so happy to have been able to get a piece. You know, when we really kill is if somebody comes in on like a blind date or something. That's like the best. Cause like if one of the artists has a potential date boyfriend suitor in the audience, they've got to bid until the end. Like they can't ever back out.
Debbie bids $12.
$12 for the mushroom. So no pressure if you are a mom, but the rest of your life will have an empty hole in it if you don't win this bid.
All right. So currently at $12. Do I hear 14? $12.
Hey!
$12 going.
Oh, we got a bid
twice.
right there. Look at
Oh, $14. $14. It's currently at $14. Do I hear 15? Oh, another Deborah. There's the online Deborah and the in-person Deborah.
Debbie.
The W's love the mushrooms. Okay. So currently at 14. Going once, going twice, going 3 times. Sold. And we will give that a 10-minute leg too. So here, hold on.
Where did your phone go?
I don't know. I just want to make sure this one was already. Can you put this down there? Because it was already
Where's
in,
your
but I'm
phone?
going to show it in a sec. I gave it to you. Oh, no, I didn't. I put it in. Just put it on top of my computer so it doesn't get. Okay. All right. And there's so many people first time making art with us tonight. This is by Deneen. Big round of applause. Woo! There is Metallics. Harrison, did you remember what our opening bid was?
Do I
for
have the bid on
today's
this?
It's
6? You have a good memory.
Do I have the bid on this? Okay, I'm closing this one out. Going once, twice, 3 times. I won this one. Is
Yes.
that correct?
Right, both. Yep,
And then what are some other ones that we have that were in?
they've all been timed up.
Oh, they're all timed out?
Yeah, I'm kind of
Everything's
trying
good?
to go as I'm going.
Okay.
'cause
Are you
these guys
watching
have
the
to go.
text- the
Yeah,
test?
yes, yeah. I'm gonna pull in new pieces. So this is by Deneen. Opening bid is $6. Lovely abstract piece. Metallic silver awesomeness going on. This opening $6. Do I hear $6 to Georgia? Do I hear $8 to Joanne? Do I hear 10? $10. Oh, a bidding war. Oh my gosh, $13. $13 to Joanne. Do I hear 15?
14.
16. This is so much fun. $16 is the current bid.
Who got it at 16?
Where are we at now?
Joanne currently has it at 16. Going once. Going twice. 18. Currently at $18 to Georgia. Going once. $20 to Joanne. Going once. Going twice. Going 3 times. Sold to Joanne. You have 10 minutes leg time. Yay! Which one, Rich, which one would you like to put in first? I want to put
My bird one.
bird.
Bird.
What's your opening bid? So this is by Rich
$5.
Taylor.
This is Harold gave me a silk screen, and the red and the green was me testing out to see the quality of the silk screen, and it was just wrecked. It was sometimes we make detritus, which is basically just the background mess to take the fear out of a canvas. So this was basically just a green and a red test print. And then who here uses TikTok, if you don't mind me asking? So I just forced myself to join TikTok a couple weeks ago. Not because I think it's going to be beneficial to my life, but because we've kept the gallery open through.
Kelly bids $10 on Rich's piece.
I kept the gallery open through Facebook and YouTube so far. There's a generation gap where, like, obviously Snapchat was never going to keep Rumble House. I forced myself to use TikTok and Twitter. I actually hate Twitter, but I'm just trying to keep my mind live for the next platform that's going to keep the gallery open. Anyways, this is I've got just a couple things up on TikTok, but who here uses TikTok? You must have like a better idea how it works. What I like is I put something in. It's one of my better interesting things. It gets like 15 views. I'm like, oh, that's nice. And then the next one got like 200 views. I'm like, oh, that's. This is the first time, just out of the blue, I did a little literally 1 minute movie of making this bird, and it got like 2,800 views. I'm like, oh, that's nice.
That's big.
Here's the other thing that happened is I actually drew this bird in real time in under 2 minutes. So when I edited the film, I was stretching it in slow motion rather than editing it to be. So this bird I threw down in under 2 minutes, and opening bid I think is going for $10
It's
right now.
a
Is that
10
correct?
to Kelly currently. Do I hear 15? $10 is the current bid. Do I hear 15? You can text 403-629-7424 if you would like to bid on Rich's bird. I was learning about Did I hear a bid?
15.
Oh, to Susan! 15 to Susan!
For my most famous TikTok bird.
We met Susan out at the River Troll, and also we know Susan's twin. So, hello, Teresa, if
And
you're watching.
how did that
and
work
Susan.
out? That did we know that we knew her twin at the Troll?
No.
Oh, that's interesting. Are you identical twins?
Yes,
So you know what? I think that was very confusing for us when we met you at the
Debbie
bridge
bid
because
20.
I
for the
thought I was
crown.
having like a memory brain fart, but that makes totally sense now where it didn't make before. My
That probably happens a lot.
My old principal had a twin brother who was a doctor, and I ran into his brother, the doctor, and I just started this conversation with him, thinking it was my old principal. And you would think this guy was in his mid-50s, and he was a twin, an identical twin. Me just randomly walking up to him and starting to talk to him about teaching, you would think that he would have just said to me, "You probably want to speak to my twin brother," and he just stood there and let me ramble on and on because it was easier to just not tell me that he was the twin and try and guess the answers. I was like totally blown away. Have you ever done that?
Yes.
Is it kind of a sport for twins to mess with people's heads? Or?
It's half the time that, I get tired of telling people, no, I'm not who you think I am.
Yeah,
So you just go with it. You're like,
doing great. See ya. Yeah. Hey, you owe me
You're like-
$15. You know.
Have notes with your twins, you know?
No, but that's what I mean. Is like if you just start borrowing for people with money from people when they think you're your twin.
Yeah.
This is a totally off topic story. I had to get my ear checked at the hospital, and I took my mother's car because I used to ride my bicycle to work. This is way too much backstory, but I ended up driving my mother's car to the hospital. On the way home, I stopped and I was just getting a parking ticket because I stopped in a parking stop, and I had like 12 seconds to run and grab this thing. And I'm in my mom's car. I'm an adult, so like it's super embarrassing. And I see the parking cot there. Now the backstory to this is a guy I worked with. His license plate was REM, like the band REM.
Yeah.
And so every day I walked in the building, I'd think REM 145, REM 145. And then so here I am in my mom's car, getting up and the parking cop's giving me a ticket. I was like, whoa, man, like I just stopped for 10 seconds. He's like, too bad. I'm like, listen, I'm not trying to get out of the ticket. It's just, this is my mom's car. Could you write me the ticket in my own name? And he's like, sure. What's your license plate? I'm like, REM 145. And he starts to do it. And he types in the computer. He's like, oh, you're so close. And I almost got my friend a parking ticket instead of me. It's actually REM 541 or something like that.
Ticket for me in my name. You got a ticket in my name, and I'm like,
Oh, that is sneaky. That's just some sneaky
to be on the
twin
receiving
business.
end. So, yeah. that-
she told me about it, and I'm like, I don't think that's funny.
No, it's not.
She thought it was hysterical.
I wonder if in the court
See, she
system
probably
is-
tells that story all the time. It's like, no, that's not funny.
what's the opening bid for this level?
This is my Susan! Big round of applause for Susan! Here we go. So, opening.
Now, can I also just say one more thing?
Got it? Okay.
I know that story I just told was super long and boring, but we only had
Not.
7 viewers 10 seconds ago, and I stalled long enough that we now have 11 people.
Woo!
So it is a little manipulative on my part.
Opening $10 for this lovely beachy scene. It felt very beachy outside today.
Is this a self-portrait?
Oh, yeah, it is. It's Grandma on the beach.
Acrylic on canvas.
I'm going to open the bid. What is the opening bid?
10.
I'll bid $10.
$10 to Rich. Do I hear 15? 15 to Georgia. Do I hear 18? 15 is the current bid. Do I hear $18?
Are you checking your texts?
15, yes.
All of them.
Yes.
Okay.
$15 is the current bid to Georgia. Oh, this one is at 20 to Debbie bid.
My
from home.
2-minute bird.
I need her name. Fiona at 25 for that one.
Oh, this one is at 25 currently to Fiona.
Sorry, and is the lady still at 15 at Georgia?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Would you like to put your?
Excuse me,
Yes.
can you do those red mushrooms?
Yes, I can. These ones?
Can we do red mushrooms? No, actually,
Yes.
you would not want to see me on red mushrooms.
Who is the
I'm
artist?
a butterfly. I'm feeling funny.
It's not quite how much.
Who?
That's how they work on me.
Addison, thank you so much.
That's how they work on me.
Okay, pause game. Rich. Oh, this is by Addison, and this is Addison's first time selling, I believe. Yeah? Big round of applause to Addison! Opening bid was it 20? $20. Opening bid $20 for Addison's beautiful mushrooms.
It's so busy.
Addison!
You are the one that did this.
Hi, Addison. Very nice to meet you. We gave another round of applause for Addison. Woo! So, opening is $20 for these beautiful mushrooms. Oh, is that a bid? Here we go. Please bid. Oh, we don't have the phone number up on the screen. Thanks, Kelly.
403-629-7424.
$40 to Joanne. Woo! Thanks, Kelly, for letting us know. So please text 403-629-7424. The bid is currently at $40 to Joanne. You know what I love about this? There's magic everywhere. There's magic swirling around the lovely mushrooms. The shading is so beautiful. So lovely. So it's currently at $40 acrylic on canvas, $40 to Joanne. Thank you so much. Also, we got a bid for $30 for the crow to Debbie. So the crow is currently at $30. $35 to Fiona.
See, Fiona, that's way more fun than whispering it to me, right?
What was really fun? Sometimes we get like when everyone was here and there was no online, people would get like yelling at each other the numbers. It got super intense. Like,
I'm really glad I did.
okay. Okay. We're all good so far? Okay. Let me know if I missed like should we put your Folk Fest one in?
Sure.
Okay. So this one is a super cool piece. So here is your art history lesson for the evening. When I was in ACAD, we had to do a research project, and I did my research project on Delacroix, and there wasn't the internet yet. And I had to go downtown to the library because all the other libraries didn't have enough information. So it was like, I think of Delacroix and I think of going to the downtown library to find information because
The old one too.
the old one downtown. And we had to pull things and it was like I was a detective. And I feel like no one will like that's a nice experience. And whenever I think of Delacroix, I think
Can
of
I
that.
tell you something that's totally crazy about what you're saying right now?
What?
Maybe it's not that crazy, but it's a little bit crazy. Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, there was internet. I wasn't that, but I just didn't have access to
What?
it.
Is
I
it that I
don't
cut
have
her
that.
off?
True.
Okay, you
Yeah.
ready?
I did not have access to internet.
But can I tell you something? Can I tell you something
That's
kind
why
of
my mom's saying we did, but I didn't know how to use it. What are you saying? Sorry.
so this was a Delacroix. Did you say croix or quoi?
Croix. Delacroix.
Painting, but I was just using it as a random reference. And instead of painting France and a war, I painted the Folk Fest. But I was very specifically picturing when I dropped Jess off at the Folk Fest the year we met, about a block away from the downtown library. So this painting, by coincidence,
Yeah.
is like 100 feet from where you were.
Where I was to-
What you're just describing. This is
Yeah.
where you remember where I dropped you off in the parking lot by the library. So that's where I set this in my head. The Folk Fest version of this painting is like right at that intersection where the library was.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
So this is based on Lady Liberty leading the people.
This was an awkward spot right here because in the original painting, this guy has no pants on for some reason. It doesn't really I didn't really get that far into why there was a naked man with no pants. He did have a shirt, no pants, but I was painting this. I didn't want to paint it with a bare bum because it seems so awkward. But then because of that, his knee and his thigh here, if you twist your eyes a little bit, ends up looking like a completely different character's butt. But it's not a butt; it's a knee.
Yes. Can you grab me Elisa's mushrooms?
This one?
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, very cool. So what's your opening bid, Rich?
$5.
$5. Can we show it more? Can I talk about one more piece? So this is really cool. This character here.
$10.
$10 to Fiona. This character here, we were watching. Oh God. Please tell me the movie that Bob Dylan was in. Not Butch Cassidy and the Sundance.
Billy the Kid.
Billy the Kid.
Pat Garrett and Billy the Kid.
Pat Garrett and Billy the Kid. And then all of a sudden we were watching Pat Garrett, and then Bob Dylan was just randomly this character in this movie, and he was like didn't talk, and he just threw a knife at a guy's neck and then just like nodded and then walked off set, and it was like really cool. And I see that character in this, which is awesome. Okay, so it is currently at $10. I'm going to bid $20.
Oh, who's trying to get?
Oh.
No. This is Deb. Sorry.
Oh,
I thought you were asking-
Debbie
you
bid.
asking for Joanna?
I'm so sorry.
We haven't done yet. We haven't bid it out yet.
Oh, should I time it out?
Can you time out the other mushroom? piece?
Yes. Debbie bid 30 for this piece.
Okay. Pause game.
Pause.
Yes.
35. Hello.
For this one?
35 for that one.
Perfect. 35 to Georgia. Thank you, Georgia.
And with some sass.
And with sass.
Deb is the mom.
Okay, there's
She
two.
got this.
Oh yeah.
You know,
And you're
listen, can I
paying
just
$10
say
and
in
you're
the
paying
universe, we'll sort all this out during the contacts because everybody has phone numbers attached.
I don't know. I thought it was this person.
Mom bid 40 on this one.
Okay.
And Ryan B bid 45 for this one. Yeah, I know.
Go find out who wants money and who wants a painting, because I think we're confused.
Are we timing this mushrooms out? This mushrooms is $40.
Chelsea, don't worry about it so much because
Going
we'll figure it
once?
out afterwards.
Somebody bid online for that?
You bid for. I was just timing it out. So $40 going once, $40 going twice, $40 going 3 times. Sold to Joanne, and you have 10 minutes to bid if you would like to bid for that piece. Can you hold that piece up again? Because I want to make sure. This piece is currently at $45 to Ryan B. Okay?
Yeah.
$45 to Ryan B. All right. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure we were clear
I
on that.
bid 50 on that one.
$50 to Georgia.
Georgia, do you ever go to the Folk Fest? Do you ever go to the Folk Fest? Do you ever go to the Folk Fest? Do you like to go to concerts?
Oh, do you ever go to
But
the
there
folk
was another
festival?
thing.
Like, do you like the
Oh,
concerts?
No?
I haven't, not for a long time.
Do you ever go to Blues Fest?
No.
Blues Fest is just across the street. They always
Yeah, I
give us
know.
a table to set up. It's really amazing.
You know?
Mom bid 55 on.
So these are
Oh, and Ryan B bid 60.
Oh,
Can you show it, please? People are bidding on it. So Ryan B bid 60 on Rich's piece.
$60 going once, $60 going twice,
65. Yeah.
65 to Georgia.
$65 going once, $65 going twice, $65 going 3 times, and there's a 10-minute lag. It might be yours, Georgia.
I'm like, yeah.
Is this one going on your fence?
It's too good to go on the fence.
I was gonna say we'd have to seal it because it's
Oh, well, I do that anyway.
okay, good.
If I put them on the fence, I seal them all before.
Okay. So you got 10 minutes for that one. What's the time on it?
So you can sneak
No, I've also got a gallery inside my.
9:30.
Nice.
Oh,
Well, this
Yep.
Okay. So Ryan B bid 80.
Oh, well.
Ryan B bid 80.
Is the bids finished on the crow?
is this the crew?
It's at 35 to Fiona right now, and we haven't timed it out.
I'll take it for 50.
Ooh.
$50 to Joanne. Going once. $50 going twice.
Yeah.
$50 going 3 times. And sold.
9:32.
9:32 is the time. So there's 10 minutes.
Joanne, before it's yours.
Oh, really?
Oh, really? See?
It's the rules, Joanne. You gotta follow the rules.
I'm too old for rules.
No.
So
We can do this together.
this one's black light. Should we turn the lights?
Or
Or the lights precarious? Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
these on it, so.
oh yeah, that's
40
okay.
and 15, 20.
All right, so another new person to the group. This is by Oscar. Big round of applause for Oscar.
Super cool. Oscar.
Look, like this looks amazing. So
Did you do this because we often have a black light reactive? Is this meant to be black?
even know that.
Okay, no, we usually have a black light set up.
it's just not set up
I didn't
tonight.
set
So
it up
it'll be
tonight,
a
sorry.
magic thing when people buy it and bring it home.
Yes.
Opening bid. Sorry, my brain is
Five.
$5. Opening bid is $5 for this piece by Oscar.
Good five.
$5.
$10.
$10. Do I hear 15? Yeah. Do I hear 15? $15. Going once. $15.
Yeah, 15.
Oh, it's at 15.
No, it's not. It's at 10.
What am I? Joanne, did you say 15 or did you say 10?
I said 10, didn't I?
15.
You said
Yeah.
5.
Did
Or did I say
15,
five?
Joanne?
No, I very seldom just-
And then I just said 15 randomly.
Yes.
I apologize.
And then I said 15 grand.
And you said 15. And then I was like, no, it's 20.
All
and
bid
then I was like,
15.
no, Angie bid 15. Angie bid 15. I apologize to everyone. Would you stop it? Angie has it at 15.
Also, there's like we can tease Jessie and she laughs, and we can tease Jessie and she laughs, and all of a sudden,
Surprise. 20, was that you, Joanne? I can't see you. I can just hear you.
Yes.
You and Georgia are sounding an awfully lot alike tonight.
Yeah. Well, we're so happy to see each other.
I know.
Can I tell you? I what's the word when you like when you experience something through somebody else? What's that called again?
Vicariously.
I vicariously felt your hug pass through me all the way across the room when you guys saw each other. That was magical.
Yeah. Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I love this lady.
Aww. She's so happy.
Yeah.
So it is. Did you say 20 or did?
It's at 20 to Joanne.
Oh my gosh! It's a 20 to Joanne. I don't want to make up numbers. I'm gonna ask from now on.
My brain's doing some stuff though, so it could be wrong.
Really, a 20 to Joanne. Going once. Going twice. Going 3 times.
9:36.
Sold to Joanne, and there is a 10-minute leg.
You can just put it up here in our file.
Yay, thanks,
Joanne
Alan.
Georgia, are you taking off?
Yeah,
Do you have any bids on the?
I do.
Actually, I
I'm
love
Su-
that line.
Susan's
Susan's lady.
Danish girl.
Oh,
I'm sure 10 minutes is fine.
yeah.
There we go.
That's the one.
Okay, this is so cute. Okay, so
Okay, thank you, Galen.
here we go by
Are you
Mr.
looking at the screen?
No,
Because first of all, like, can I just say,
I'm drunk.
we're
I
both
don't know.
full-time teachers. And I know you spend all day telling the kids not to sit on their chair like that because you don't want them to fall off. And all night,
Okay, this is too short. I'm too far away. I have short arms. I'm like a T-Rex.
move the mic.
Everything is wrong.
No, but okay, what I'm trying to say is
I know.
you're tipping your chair.
I'm gonna fall.
You've
Our-
jammed the. It's just blue. This
is
this
a
blue
nice-
thing
It
here.
is
is-
a
oh,
nice
hang on.
blue.
Just sit safely, please.
I did put it on the.
And then glance back over this way.
Because I'm slow.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
So that-
Okay, can you hold it because then
I do
people.
them last minute.
No, you're awesome. Everything is awesome.
Just have to be more vocal. Be like, hey, approve my picture.
Okay, so this is by Mr. Fox. The starting bid is $20. It is acrylic on wood. Oh, I'm reading the information on the back. It is 8x8. It is inspired by the Rodney Mountains and the Netflix show Hilda. Opening is $20. It's called The Mountains Are Stargazers and Dream Chasers. It's really beautiful. So opening bid is.
Is this one timed out?
Hi, how are you?
Yeah,
Hello.
9:31.
It's timed out. Who has it?
Well, there's still a few minutes left.
Okay, what's the bid at?
$80 to Ryan B.
$80 going once, $80 going twice, $80 going 3 times.
Well, we timed it out at 9:31.
Well, that's what I'm trying to say.
Oh, sorry. I'm just saying.
How many
there's-
minutes? 3 minutes left for that one. Okay.
Can we? Oh, yeah.
Okay, what?
We started. Okay, okay, that's good. Let's do this one. Okay. So this is by Rich Teru. Look at that face. So this is an ode to John. Yeah, Joanne. So I love this piece so much. This the lines in his face and that
And I
smoke.
think we ended up buying this one back. I can't remember how much we spent on it, so I should make the opening bid a little bigger. But are we sure? I was going to show it, and then I can't remember why we bought it back.
Yeah.
Yes, I can. So, anywho, we're just going to throw it in the auction if you're interested.
What are we opening it at?
I think we spent some money on it, so like maybe just 50 to try and
Started at
recover.
50.
We're not trying to gouge you. It was just that I think I spent $50 on my own painting. It happens. It's the Rumble House. I don't want to get
Can you
into it.
can you show it again now?
Yeah.
So opening is $50. This beautiful piece of Johnny Cash.
This one is both. This is a funny thing because I'm just starting to run out of this. It's both blacklight and metallic. So parts of these are metallics. I would have never bought those, but I sometimes people will donate their supplies as they're moving on with their lives. So I got a bunch of metallics in here and a bunch of blacklight, and it's pretty magical underneath the blacklight, but I didn't set up the blacklight tonight. The thing I like about contrasting the blacklight and the metallics is in the daylight, there's a special kind of sheen on your metallics, and your blacklight is just bright colors, but then you put the blacklight on it and then the metallics just turn black, and then the blacklight really comes out. So this one is pretty wild. I think it was in the auction and it sold, and then Jess and I bought it. We bought it back, and
100.
100. Thank you so much.
and then
I just love.
and then if
the-
you win the bid, I'm going to tell you
emotive.
why we bought it back because it's kind of a funny story. So this one comes with a funny story.
I love how emotive that one is. It's really like.
I love his bottom lip.
I know it's so good.
It's all about that lip.
This,
really
there's a series of paintings that I wish I could collect because
Could I just pause again for a second because Leanne bid 85 on this. I texted Ryan, but I just want to make sure people at home know. So this is currently at 85. Liberty leading the people.
and then the story Jess told was
Ryan just bid 90.
Jess was talking about how she had to go to the city library to look up Delacroix when she was studying Delacroix. But I took the painting from Delacroix just in my classroom the other day, and I painted it as though it was some people at the Folk Fest. But what she didn't know while she was telling the story was it just so happens that when I was picturing the Folk Fest, I was picturing it 25 feet away from where she was at the library where I dropped her off back when we were just friends. And so we were friends and she was at the gallery and I was trying to just drop her off at the Folk Fest, but there was like that traffic.
I
like,
love
glitch.
that. That's and the space was.
What I was going to say about this, the one of the things about this Johnny Cash, and it's actually the same question I answered about the blue piece at the front. A lot of times I'll spend an entire week or an entire weekend or an entire day, I know I'm getting smaller, just killing myself on a piece. And then right after I'm done, when my senses are really sharp, I'll just grab a blank canvas and fire something off. So I think the blue piece there on the wall, it's a self-portrait. I did that in about 15, 25 minutes just with some white and just banged it on. But it happened after I spent like 3 weeks fighting with this horse painting. And the same thing happened with this Johnny Cash as I was working on something that I was supposed to be working on. And then just as I finished, I grabbed this piece down and I don't want to say barfed it out, but there's certain things that they're,
it's really emotive.
It was so like some of them, it's embarrassing to me that I think most of my best work happens in under 10 minutes, but with that bird I did under 2 minutes. So just magic
because it's
sometimes.
like, it's the magic that comes through.
It's the 3 weeks you spent fighting with the horse
Yeah.
before you go after the self-portrait and then it just comes out of you. So not really barfing. It's more like aliens.
Heart explosion.
Yeah.
Heart explosion. Heart explosion is. Okay, good. Or what are you looking for, Milo?
I'm just looking.
Okay,
So we have a bid on this for 100 and a
This-
bid on that is.
this is
That's
currently
at 95.
95.
And is everybody happy with that was on it? Because I think we're
I'm
kind of cutting it
texting.
close with the time.
Yeah.
We have this weird time shift where we're bidding online and like Richard might be in Illinois and sometimes there's people in Europe even. And
Yeah.
so it should be
And
instantaneous.
people
Like,
come in and
you would think it would be the text must be coming in instantaneously, but there's sometimes a lag on the live feed,
Yeah.
which just messes things up or makes it way more fun depending on your temperament, I guess.
Yeah,
I'm
the live
impulsive.
feed is usually
95.
like 3 minutes behind.
And this one's currently at 100.
Okay.
Johnny Cash.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. And I just wanted to show this piece one more time so people here can see the faces because the faces are so detailed. It's opening at $20 and it's called "The Mountains Are Stargazers and Dream Chasers," inspired by the Rocky Mountains and I said Rodney Mountains before because I can't read. Thank you. Rocky Mountains and the Netflix
However,
show
are we
Hilda.
not calling them the Rodney Mountains for
From
the
now
rest of our
on?
lives?
They're Rodney.
Oh.
Oh. The Rodneys.
I like the big one that looks like so like he's gazing out.
And you'll take a Rodney.
Rodneys.
The Rodney family.
Oh, we have a whole pile of your stuff. Are you taking it all?
Well, I'm not sure if they're all timed out, but Addison would like to have her piece back here.
Galen's just walking
Which piece?
Georgia.
Georgia, and then do you have 5 minutes? He's coming right back, and then he can grab cash and grab you all your pieces.
Yeah, because I can do that all e-transfer too later.
No, I mean for her.
For Taylor.
Never mind. I'll do it.
Are you wanting to? You're needing to go home, aren't you?
Okay, I'll do it. Here, do you want to take this?
Yes, I got you.
Yeah, sorry.
No, that's okay. So this is opening at $20, and this is I'm so sorry. My brain is mushed now.
That's okay.
Emma, this is by Emma. Is this your first time selling? Yeah, first time selling Emma. Woo! We're not selling Emma. We're selling her work. Well, I apologize. Okay, good. Okay, good. That's good. What's your opening bid? $5. So this is really so beautiful. So the blues are gorgeous. $5. Okay, yes, 100%. I'm gonna write this down. So Mr. Fox, $20. What's your name?
Pamela.
Thank you. And Emma's piece and $5 to Pamela.
They're writing.
Hey.
Okay.
Oh, we got a bid for $20 to Leanne for this piece.
It's great.
Thanks, Chelsea.
Thank you.
I'm gonna confirm that it's for this one.
There you go. Thank you. Yeah, it's a little
Sorry, I'll
rough.
steal that back.
I'm just confirming. I'm confirming that Leanne bid 20 for this one. I'm just confirming. So
Can I have my
pencil.
Sorry.
Thank you. Okay. So this piece is currently at $20. Oh yeah, I don't know if you want to sell that one.
Do you guys know that Jesse's going to give a TEDx talk on Saturday at the Ampersand with TEDx Calgary? She's going to wear this blue shirt and these brown pants. And we just cut her hair last week. And this is a painting of her on Saturday. It's my premonition.
So what Rich is, when he was giving his TED talk, he drew himself a million times looking confident and strong. And I'm like, I wanted to.
Shitting
I'm like,
herself is what she's
Yeah.
doing.
and so then I love that you painted. This is really beautiful and peaceful and really wonderful. And it's really lovely.
That's what you look like when you give your TED talk.
Thank
So
you.
maybe
Is that
got
what
to
you're
listen
wearing?
to it.
Chelsea got a preview. I was giving
We're
you
open
a-
to suggestions actually about wearing. So Jess never, ever, ever, ever will spend money on herself. Like I'll try and like twist her arms. I don't twist her arm. I shouldn't say that.
Yeah,
I try so hard to talk her into buying new things for herself. She just won't spend money on herself. It's our money. It's not like she doesn't have money. And then I think we spent
He
like
goes, "You have 2 degrees. I think you can buy a shirt." I'm like, "Oh."
Yeah. So we've gone shopping for clothes about 15 times since she found out she was going to get a TEDx. And basically, she started out with this like really nice blue sweater and some pants. And then when you have like old stuff, but it's nice, but it feels like old stuff.
Yeah.
So then we did like a trip to like
Oh, yeah.
it's not just that we're struggling. It's we just never have any time to do anything. So there was a 15-minute window where it's like on the weekend we just said just go to Banana Republic and come back with something nice. And so she, and then you went to Ritzia.
Yeah.
And so I think we've spent more money on Jess's clothes in the last month. She got this stockpile of brand new nice stuff. And it's a little bit like this. This is what happened. I bought this $9 leather jacket at Valley Village like 20 years ago when I had no money. And I'd been dreaming about this caramel jacket I saw at the Bay that was $600. It came down to $300. Nobody wanted it. It was down to $150. And I think one birthday I talked my sister and my mom into splitting it at $75 a piece. I finally got the $600 jacket. I went home. I took the jacket off. I hung it in the closet. And then for the first time, I picked up my $9 jacket, and I really appreciated it. Is that when you only have a $9 secondhand jacket that was probably in the dumpster at some point, it sometimes doesn't feel that special. And when you actually have something that's kind of nice, then you can choose which jacket you want to wear. And I found that I like the $9 one quite a bit better. But after buying all this stuff, she's right back to this.
Blue shirt and brown pants.
It's a pretty snug fitting. What do you call it? Cashmere blue
It's
sweater.
a nice shirt, and it's nice.
And
The pants were from when I got my teaching degree like 15 years
some
ago.
very nicely,
But
very
they're
nicely
good.
form-fitting pants. And we put so much talk into the psychology of what should you wear to your TEDx talk, because she can be distractingly beautiful. And so, like, here's me. I'm like, I've totally turned into, like,
My mom wants me to wear this like beautiful 1950s vintage ball gown just to be funny. It's like, well, it's a beautiful dress. But I'm like, Mom, I
She's
can't wear. Like,
she's not being
I
funny.
love
She
you,
actually
Mom.
thinks it's
I can't wear that.
but
It would be super cute. Like going down the stairs.
but the psychology of like what can we
No, it wouldn't. It wouldn't.
what can we talk about you wearing so that your mind is
So
appreciated?
it's listened to. Yeah.
So your mind is appreciated.
Yeah.
If you want to be listened to, just like a bikini would be great. Like
No,
a million views.
No, okay.
We didn't have any of these troubles with my TEDx talk. It was like t-shirt or button-up shirt. That was it. And then it was obviously going to be navy.
It's obviously gonna be blue.
This is my premonition of Jessica looking confident on Saturday.
It's really sweet.
Opening bid is $5.
Are you serious? Can I buy it for $10?
Opening bid is $50. You gotta pay off all those Aritzia shirts we bought.
That's super funny. Okay,
Can I
so
buy these?
these are from Tito.
Those are super cool.
So these are $20 each. Desire and Vision. So he his
And he's just got a new mural up. I think he's doing quite well with murals these
Really?
days. Yeah.
oh
They're stunning. Awesome. They're gorgeous.
really beautiful colors
For
and
20
pieces.
each. Yeah.
20 each?
Yeah.
Beautiful. To Pamela.
And this happens sometimes. So we won this piece in a really slow auction one summer night when there's like
One
something
summer
else
night.
happening. And then a year later, we see these pieces and we're like, we can't take these home and hang them because we didn't spend enough money on them. And so that's how this piece ended up here, is that basically the guilt factor of like scoring a piece like this, put it back in the auction. And then for whatever it sells for, we feel like we've vindicated ourselves because then it supports the gallery. So once we bought the piece, in some cases, if it's a struggling artist, we'll try and give them a second cut on their sale. But in this case, we're just donating it to try to make rent. So beautiful pieces, got them at a good price, putting them back into rotation.
Back into the world. And actually, similarly, these two pieces are from Taylor.
And did we buy this?
Yeah, and these ones we bought. So these are super incredible pieces by Taylor as well.
I
Taylor
really
Van
think they
Eyck-
go well together.
I know her work is so beautiful. So the doodles on top of the work are so interesting. Sean Tan is one of my favorite illustrators, and it just really reminds me of like Sean Tan illustrations
I have a
loosely
question.
put on top of.
Here's my question.
Yeah.
We bought these.
Yeah.
We're putting them in the auction and
Yeah.
move them, but do you not think these would be good in your classroom?
I have a couple of hers in my
Oh,
classroom.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And that's what you probably bought these for your classroom.
And then I think we maybe even like rotate them through because we always want to make sure the kids see new pieces and we always bring
Yeah.
them back through. So, and I
But
know-
as teachers with these bleedy eyes, we'll probably have to hang this in
Yes.
our homes because that's every morning.
every morning is bleedy eyes. So these are also running $20 each.
I had this funny thought this morning where we quit drinking in September 1st, right? So like I'm sort of counting the months, like 8 months sober, and then I thought, it'd be cool to hit like a year sober. Like actually, it won't be cool to hit a year sober because
It'll be
that's September 1st, and it was the first time in my teaching career I started dreading September 1st.
He was like, only 4 more months till September. And I was like, why are you talking like this? It's only 2 more months till summer.
Yeah, I've never gone that deep in the pit before. Or started dreading September in May. Not that we don't love our jobs. Bleedy eyeball jobs.
So these are also opening at $20 each for Taylor's pieces.
I'll do 20 each on those.
20 each on
Yeah.
those. Thank you. So ALOX comes through here, and we often have.
Can I tell you a narrative about this T-shirt? Do you guys know who Alox is? He also goes by the name Panda, but he also looks kind of like a panda. He's just this big, cuddly, gruff guy. And he's got the sweet, he doesn't watch the live feed, so I can say sweet things about him. He's got the sweetest heart, but he also says things in a very 1990s way that
Hurts
doesn't
everybody.
Yeah.
No.
But he's,
Out of pocket.
and we stay up all
Love
night.
you.
We
Love
stay
you,
up
ALOX.
all night. We stay up all night texting sometimes. And I know that he did these artworks for this T-shirt company years ago, and they sell them and they make a lot of money. And I think his feelings were kind of hurt that that something around this T-shirt
There's a
company.
really cool black on black ink on the
Yes.
front too.
I don't know what it says.
And then I noticed
always
that he
does
just
those
got a bunch of
markings.
these T-shirts. So I think this T-shirt is a big win for him that he did the artwork for a company that was selling the works, and then he asked them, and then I think they provided him with some of the T-shirts so that he can make some money off them.
That's selling at 40.
So I want to say that in a respectful way, so that it respects the T-shirt company and Alux, but I think he has these shirts as a kind of an accommodation to support him, and I think that's really sweet.
That's really nice.
So
So opening is 40 for this piece. Yeah, That's super cool. So he is also a DJ involved in the music scene. He's a designer, everything. So it's really cool because it has a lot of his work in there. Praxis bid $22 on this one, red-ish lady. So it's at 25? 25 to Elisa.
Sorry, Francis.
Did we get a bid on your TEDx?
No, because they probably saw my
You
eyes.
put the guilt?
She wants to keep
I need to be confident.
At least for 1 week.
Yeah, I think so, right?
After the successful talk.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, Kelly bid 40 on the t-shirt. That's super cute.
Thank you, Kelly.
Praxis bid 26 on the lady.
This
30,
lady?
yeah. No. Sorry. No.
You're
This
keeping that.
this lady.
Lady.
Give me that. Putting her away. I'm just letting her know it's at 30 now. And the shirt, it's a double XL, I think. The shirt is double XL.
Yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful. Here, Kelly, can you? Oh, yeah. Hold on. This is Betsy. This is by Kelly. Comes with chocolates in her bag. Bundle of flowers. She used one of the flowers to tie her ears in a high ponytail. So, this is by Kelly, and the opening is $68. Is Rich going to eat the chocolates? Rich, don't eat the chocolates. It's part of the piece. She's delivering them to whoever buys the beautiful Betsy. I like that her sunglasses, her glasses, and her eyes and everything is purple. It is super cute. $68. She is stirring tears. It could be a nightlight. It could be.
We live in kind of a sketchy building. And we live in a sketchy building. And I remember our parking lot is kind of a place where people might go to break windows and grab the odd things they can resell. And we're on the absolute bottom floor of Parkade. And I remember one day we walked into the Parkade. It was summer. It was brutal because like we had time to sit and vigilantly guard the car. But we walked in, and by the doorway, the nearest car to the door, it had the windows smashed out. And not only did somebody break the windows to that car, but they also spent the evening smoking cigarettes. They must have been sitting in the car chain smoking for like 2 hours or something. That was like a Monday. The next day, the next car was smashed. And then the third day, the third and fourth car were smashed, and we were the fifth car. And so I called the police. They don't want to do anything. I called the parking lot. They weren't going to do anything.
It's not about preventative. It's
Yeah.
about reactive.
So short of sitting in the back of my car with a baseball bat under a sleeping bag, we pretty much knew we were next. And what we did was I just started leaving cigarettes on my
dashboard.
my windshield wiper. And I was just kind of like as a courtesy, kind of like leaving milk out for the pixies, you know.
Yeah.
I left a
Spread out
cigarette
for the
on that.
leprechaun.
Now there's two stories. One's a lot sweeter. The first story was what I learned after leaving the cigarette on the windshield wiper was when you're wandering around breaking into cars and you find a free cigarette, you take the cigarette because it's not yours, and then you go outside to smoke it because you're not going to sit in the parkade that you're not supposed to be in and smoke it because that draws attention. And furthermore, people that aren't looking to break into your cars never see the cigarette. So even a smoker would walk by unless they had the intention of looking in your car. So we had gotten in the habit of just leaving a lone cigarette on my windshield. Now, this is the sweet version of the story is, after a few weeks of this, because the car didn't get broken into that night. And then after a few weeks of this, I started leaving like more than one cigarette. I'd leave like 3 cigarettes in a little envelope. The envelope said take only what you need. Every now and then 1 or 2 cigarettes. We never did 3 cigarettes go. There was one day when somebody came into the parking lot to put a cigarette back into my envelope, and there was 4 cigarettes. And we built this
A cute little,
relationship.
like pick one, leave one. It was like a little library, lending library
Then-
of cigarettes.
Then I started feeling really guilty that I'm contributing to the cancer of these people that are so. My conscience could no longer
And
continue
the
to
people
buy.
at the store even were like, "You don't smoke. Why are you buying these?" Or like,
Yeah,
"It's fine. Just, it's like,
Just take my money.
just take my money."
Right.
It's like-
So now I could go in two directions with the story. I could tell you how it started, which is kind of ugly, because initially I wasn't really trying to build relationship or community with the people breaking into the cars. I wanted to lull them into taking my cigarettes, and it was my plan to fill the fifth cigarette with gunpowder and blow somebody's face off. So I thought they'd
Bugs
come
Bunny
in,
style.
smoke the cigarette, come in, smoke the cigarette. Then one day, and then it occurred to me, I'd find this like body laying next to my car with no face. Like, are there cameras in this parkade? What do I do now? So I'm glad that my original plan didn't work out. You're looking at me like I'm nuts. I apologize. I'm so sorry. So anyhow, we moved from cigarettes to oranges, which was like felt better, but it was weirder. And then since then, this is why I'm telling this story, is I've got this really cute animal doll that I put right next to the window you'd have to smash through. And that also similarly seems to protect us a little bit. And I'll tell you something about people that do wander around breaking into cars and things because they're in a rough shape. My experience is they seem to have a sense of humanity, and that if you have a car seat in your car, they might move on to the next cars. I feel like even people that are struggling enough to be wandering through a parking lot looking to break into your car, either when they see the car seat, they think that guy's got no money, or they think that's somebody that needs a break and they move on to the next car. So you could have a little bear like this in your car.
Could you imagine with the glowing eyes at
And
night?
every night as you park it, you turn the glowing eyes on and just leave it in your window. And it would either warm the heart of the person thinking about breaking into your car, or if the eyes are still working, they would think it was either a bomb or a camera or something. So I think that this would be a pretty great anti-theft device.
Betsy.
And I do apologize.
Delivering chocolates and
I kind of
protection
thought I'd be able to wrap that story up into a point. I didn't quite make a point, but it had something to do with this.
I like the idea of these guys just like in Olive car windows, just like staring out at you. I like that. Chocolates and threats. I like that.
I actually kind of want to buy one of these and put it under my mural. You'd be like,
Just chilling with the troll.
you'd be so scared to go up and mess with it. Like, what is that?
Staring into your soul.
Yeah.
Sees you.
And your intentions. Well, that was fun. You know what else is fun?
What?
Selling art. Piece by Theo from 1988.
Have we forgotten anybody's work? Is there
A
anybody?
vintage-
Are you waiting to show your piece? Did you show your piece?
Did you have a piece to sell?
Yeah.
I was debating, but I wasn't sure if it was going to sell, so I didn't.
How long ago did you start debating this?
Since I finished the painting.
How long ago was that? Because I've been looking at you for like 10 minutes thinking somehow I've offended you. And you were just deciding whether you wanted to show your painting. Okay, good.
Yeah, no.
I totally got that wrong. I'm like, what did I say?
I
That
was
was.
like, do I sell it right now? Do I wait next?
I thought maybe you were
Do
really
I-
mortified about the cigarette.
No.
Okay.
No, this is no judgment zone. I participate in that.
Thank you
love
for
that.
that. Okay. Where's your piece?
Give it my hand.
Can we show it?
Yeah.
And then if you don't want to sell it, you don't have to.
Oh my. What's your
Willow.
Willow.
I've been here in a very long time.
No, I recognized your face and I know we know you.
Now, are you not wanting to sell this because you don't want to part with it, or because you're nervous that it's?
Because I'm more so nervous that like it wouldn't sell for more than like $5, and I like.
What if
my
we
work
offered
to
you
sell.
$20 as an opening bid? Would that serve your? Okay. I'll bid $20 for two reasons. One, it's a beautiful piece, and two, it would make me feel very cool to let you know this is a beautiful piece.
Yeah.
I'll do 25.
25. Currently at 25. People at home, this is by Willow. It's currently at 25. The detail is stunning. 25. Please text 403-629-7424.
That's 403-629-7424. 403-629-7424. This is funny.
Oh, what is it already? 25?
Yes.
Whoa. Pause game.
Crazy. I mean, people wanna buy
Kelly
art.
bid 30. Actually, 5 people bid 30, so someone's gonna have to go
Quick, come and
35.
smile on camera and hold your piece. This is that moment when
Their
they
camera
connect
is
with
right
you.
there. Sorry, there's so
Yep,
much
you gotta
work.
lean in.
There.
Show them that smile. There we go.
Kelly bid 35.
And I feel super conflicted because I know that when you feel like your piece is not perfect. I think it's gorgeous. And then you get affirmed through that money. Then it's like it is affirming, right? Like, oh, I'm real, I exist. But then it's like I also like I fight this idea that if you're not getting 3,000 to 3 million for this, because this is priceless.
Yes.
Priceless work. And really, if people are giving you 30, it's because it's all they have.
Stefan bid 36.
See, Stefan would be 3,600 if he had it, but
Yeah.
So it is at 36 currently. Everybody bidding. There's just too many of you to text each of you back individually, but you're all watching because you saw it and you started bidding. So it's currently at $36 to Stefan. Kelly bid 38. It's at $38 to Kelly now.
Sorry, 2 seconds.
I'm so
38 to Kelly?
To Kelly, yeah.
and just for fun, if it goes for 50, we'll give
40 to Praxis.
If it goes for 50, we'll go all $50 to the artist. We'll forfeit our cut.
It's at 40 to Praxis.
What are you taking?
The fan for the hops.
Oh, and you're so cute.
Is that a bid for 50?
Oh, hey, Lisa, it's nice to see you again. You did look familiar, I wasn't sure what really big.
Did it hit 50?
Remember, I have a little bit of face time. So I appreciate it.
What?
Did
Did
we
it?
get a bid?
Kelly bid 42.
Come on, Kelly, bid 50. No pressure, but seriously. You can do it.
My legs are so stiff tonight.
I'm not ignoring you. I'm finding you the thing.
So it's currently at $42 to Kelly.
It's like his first painting ever.
51 to Kelly.
Thanks,
Hey, thanks, Kelly.
And now you're like, of course I should have sold it.
From a house live. Don't take a picture of that.
Just here. And it's just
Cool. Yep. Anytime.
We're going to do a quick speed round where we just show you some stuff. And if you love anything, did this get a bid?
Yes, yeah. These are $10 opening.
$10 for any
These
of
are all
these.
$10 opening.
I held that the wrong
all
way.
by A-Lock.
Hummingbird, a bee of the bumble, or a butterfly,
Or
a set of wild funny flowers. Now I think we bought
these are
this,
all by
right?
A-Locks, and that was donated back. Yeah.
This was donated back.
This was the
Okay,
big
so
one.
these are for ALOX. That's for ALOX's pocket. This is I'm pretty sure we bought this.
Yeah. Mhm.
We bought this and we're putting it back into the auction because
Praxis bid
Running out of
52
space.
for Willow's piece. Sorry. Oh yeah, this one we bought.
we bought this. So if you want to bid on it, you can. And then we're just gonna speed through all these pieces.
Oh,
Do you have
here,
them?
yeah.
Oh God.
oh my
$10 each for those records by Rose.
Ooh.
Yeah. So
$20. Oh yeah, feel free to look at them. This is $10 to Bethany. Can we hold up the bee? Leanne wants to.
Leanne, you're just buying the bee, okay?
Are these together or can I just get one?
You can just get one,
Come back.
$10
So
each.
sweet.
So can I use
I should have just assumed that Leanne wanted the bee. How does she get so attached to bees?
We teach at a school where
Did
the
you sell
patron
it?
saint is a
I
beekeeper.
did
right?
so.
Oh, yeah,
You
perfect.
sold it for $20 and you want that for 10? So,
Oh,
yes,
it's
sell
yours! Yay!
I will try to record
Leanne,
that for our
Leanne bid
bee.
$10 for the bee. This is $10.
Papa.
That's from Bethany. This is from Amanda.
Papa.
Okay, let's not stop. Like, thank you.
I'm out of space.
I know. I was like, I can put these back.
We're stopping because there's no more
Here,
space.
there's more here. Oh, nice. The Praxis, the knitted, the bees that you made that we bought for the school, they're all part of the play tonight. So Praxis, your work was all part of the play.
That's just the bee's knees. Actually, I discovered this box of beeswax at the back of my art room, and it took me like, I don't know, I found it like 4 years ago, and it took me until like this semester to get
Did we
that.
show Theo's piece? Sorry, keep talking.
That's okay.
I apologize.
It's not important.
No, it is.
We did show Theo's piece. We didn't get a bid.
We didn't even say what was the opening bid or anything. That's by Theo. It's 88 from 1988, and it is opening $25.
I think the little boy blue, All the Children Matter, is a good one to show.
Oh yeah. So this one, okay, this is like here's a story. So Jenna Frank, when we went online, started taking part in our auctions and dropped off something, and always the money she wanted to donate to different groups. And so this one she painted, and it was a really like, it was right when the grave sites were starting to be found, and I was reading back through our texts, and it was a really like we wanted to ask everyone to make sure it was like respectful, because she wanted to donate the money to support the Indigenous communities in our space. So this is an opening bid. Sorry. It was all very like happening all at once. And I was like, we want to be respectful of the space and to, I don't know. And so we wanted to make sure. And then I think like 2 years went by because I never got back to her. And then we wanted to make sure we were doing okay. And I was asking people that this was like, everything was on the level. And so we wanted to donate the money to the Bear Clan. So the opening bid is $70. Jenna Frank she just wanted the money. It's called Every Child Matters. And she wanted to make sure that the money went to a group of, she gave us the decision, and the Bear Clan is so supportive of everyone, and everything you donate to the Bear Clan just goes right to food and supplies for the homeless community in Calgary. And so we're going to donate the money, if this gets a bid, to the Bear Clan directly. So yeah, that was the long-winded explanation of this beautiful piece. This is acrylic on paper, framed, and a really powerful piece. So thank you, Jenna, for your thoughtfulness and for your patience with me, because I'm sorry. And she wrote, I love Robo on the back. She's really sweet. Oh, sorry, and I'm missing texts. So this opening is $70, and the money will go completely to the Bear Clan.
I'll bid 70 on that piece.
Yeah, thank you for reminding me, Chelsea. There's so many beautiful pieces tonight, and
I think we got all the originals up tonight, though.
whoa, Leanne's just matching the donation, so she's gonna add 70 to the donation. Thank you, Leanne. You guys are, I just started crying. You guys are really sweet.
So I found this beeswax in my art room, and it took me like 4 years to figure out how to mess with it, because it's harder than plasticine, softer than wood. And what I found is if I heat it up, sometimes I just leave it on the heater in my classroom. It gets kind of warm, so I can shape it. And then when it dries off, I carve it with a pencil. But every one of my kids have like, I asked them, hey, you want to try this out? And they're like, no, that looks weird. And then when they come by and they pick it up, they hold it, they're like, what is this? I'm like, it's beeswax. I'm like, oh, can I try some? I'm like, is it yours? They're like, no. I'm like, is any of it yours? They're like, no. I'm like, so yeah, right. You're right to cut me off from that joke.
No, I'm sorry.
None of it is
I
their
wanna- no, I
beeswax.
wanna consider it.
Yeah.
It's beeswax.
And then I let them make stuff out of the beeswax. But I swear, like every single time I've taken, no matter how busy I was, I took time to stop and trick them into admitting it was none of their beeswax. Because it always starts with the question, what is this? Right? And then I would lead them to say that it wasn't theirs. None of it was theirs, and it was none of their beeswax. Of course it is their beeswax.
Leanne bid $10 on Bethany's piece.
It's actually that would be an example of probably my worst joke, the beeswax joke. And specifically, I think of the age range between grade 7 and grade 12. They really get frustrated because I think it's not that long since they would have said things like none of your beeswax. Whereas like to us, it's charming, but to them, it's like, don't even try and be funny, Mr. Teru. It's just wrong. It's wrong that you made me say none of my beeswax.
No, don't apologize.
Okay. So, sorry. What is that? Is there another bear?
This
Oh.
bear?
The bear?
The bunny? The haunted bear.
The haunted
The
bear.
bunny.
Oh,
Okay.
Kelly's bidding 60. Did we time out Willow's piece?
Oh, the bear.
Okay, sorry. It's okay.
Kelly's bidding 60?
Yeah, Kelly's bidding 60. I'll make sure Praxis knows. Okay. Sorry, my brain's imploding. Okay.
Yep. Leaking out your ear.
Leaking. The brain is leaking.
I'm gonna make an executive decision that you're not singing tonight. We usually have Jess sing to us at the end of the night, but she's got TEDx talk, and she's actually been losing her voice off and on for the last 3 months since we found out about the TEDx talk. So
I've been like
With
drinking
Saturday-
lemon juice, ginger, turmeric, like
and it's funny because I put the mic out here for tonight, and I absolutely, not that I'm
Sorry.
like the boss, but I absolutely forbid her from using her natural voice. And then she spent all night tipping her chair to get her face next up to the microphone, and then it didn't use the microphone. It's okay.
Yeah.
These are by Alice.
Tell me what the password is. I'll write it down.
$25 opening.
Yeah, it's
This is cute. People looking backwards. It's like the backs of heads. So cute.
I put R.I.P.
This is by Alice.
Rich person, like rich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Praxis just bid $61 on the bear.
CH, yeah.
And these code. Okay. Sorry. I can't multitask tonight. Who got the bear? For what?
Praxis just bid 61.
61. Okay. Cool beans.
I'm sorry. Thank you for.
What time is it?
Okay, I think we're
Thanks, Edge.
nearing the end.
Sorry.
No worries.
Are we?
Does anybody want to sing the closing night? We usually end the night with a song. Does anybody want to? Do you sing?
Not great.
Do you want to come sing to us? It could be Happy Birthday.
Might as well get a blender and some screws.
I'll take that. So no. Does anybody want to sing?
Unless we're saying happy birthday.
I can sing a short one, no? Or
Sing a
you-
short one, yes.
Not taking that away from you. Did you? Where am I taking that away
No,
from
no,
you?
no.
Okay, I took that as like you didn't want to, so
Yeah,
then I was
I
like
don't
stepping
know how
in.
to sing.
Okay, okay, no, you were beautiful.
I could never
Everything.
sing my whole life, and then when COVID came, I did a lot of my teaching. Well, we did a lot of teaching online, and just the sheer monotony of it was driving me nuts. So I did most of my teaching as a puppet, and something I realized right away is I can sing as a puppet, but I can't sing as a person. So initially, the first 2 puppet songs I did, my voice was cracking, and I used to really belt them out, and I would speed up my voice, and then when it cracked, it was super funny. But it didn't take long until I was actually singing the song okay, not well enough to be interesting. So I really had to go back into myself and find that like. But actually now, when I'm my puppet, I can sing pretty well, and it was just something I discovered in myself that it's not that I can't sing; it's that I can only sing as a puppet, and I'm not sure why that is. I don't even really need to be manipulating the puppet. I just need to believe that whatever I'm doing will turn into puppet music. So sometimes,
Betsy. Done a puppet Betsy and sing.
oh no, that's not what I mean. Like I
Puppet
couldn't,
Betsy.
I couldn't sing in front of you guys, but
Oh my God, you added a new layer to Betsy.
What is the voice of puppet Betsy? What does it sound like?
oh well, we actually have a weird philosophy about puppets in the Rumble House that you're supposed to use your own voice, and I don't know if that's like
It's funny that we have a philosophy about puppets.
we have a philosophy about everything.
I
But
love
we
it.
started doing puppets like 7 years ago, and it was initially a puppet interview show we did called a short classy name. What was it? A Provocative Discourse with Birds. And so our first episode was interviewing Eugene Stickland, and each book author that we spoke to got their own puppet. But the request was, part of the philosophy was, we give you the puppet a month in advance so you can practice with it a bit. But we ask that you use your own voice, because as soon as you pick up a puppet, you want to do like a funny voice. And to do your own voice as a puppet is the hardest thing in the world. But once you get that down, the things that come out of you, like the things that came out of Eugene about his book when he was speaking through this puppet, and he wept at the end. He was like so moved that he'd found this voice inside him. So yeah, we took time to write rules for puppets, but the puppet voices, you're supposed to use your own voice. You can speed it up, but try and be your most authentic self through the puppet. Would you like a bird puppet?
What bird would you be?
Do you have bird puppets?
I
We
make
make
them.
them.
Like it's not like we sell them. You would get a bird puppet, but then you'd have to have a conversation with me as a puppet.
Yes.
Here, I'll show you Felix's puppet because I know it's handy.
Right?
Yeah. It's like, here's all my deepest, darkest trauma.
Oh no.
This is unsafe.
Mhm.
Unsafe. No, thank you so much. I just thought I'm gonna do this so it doesn't.
Oh my god, there is a bird.
This is Felix's puppet. He's just 10, and we've been doing this since he was 5, but he just graduated to his first. Like we'd be doing puppets, and he'd just get some toy out of the toy box, or they'd be like practice puppets we made. But this is
Oh my god.
It looks exactly like Felix. That's
It's like
what
she's
it's like.
dating Betsy. They both stare into your like soul.
Did Lego at the Plaza borrow some of these and make
yeah, they did, yeah.
They look so familiar.
Okay.
So the crew at Late Night at the Plaza had come to Gorilla House, and they were just some young people that were kind of thinking about what they wanted to do with their lives, and they walked into Gorilla House, and they're like, "It's look, you're just doing your own thing." I was like, "Yeah, we're just doing our own thing." And so then Gorilla House crumbled, and they started out an event, and I don't know why they picked Wednesdays, but it's the night we go. But we weren't doing anything at that time, so it was like we were really sad that we were just getting set up to go here.
And they left a note on our van. They're like, "We're doing this thing on Wednesdays because of you guys."
Yeah, and so that was super sweet. And then they asked us to come and do an interview as part of their show. So this was before the puppets. I went and I did an interview with them, and it was great. I was so honored because I was so interested in what they were doing. And then one of them sort of I don't know if they're just like blowing smoke up the ass, but one of them sheepishly said, "You guys inspired us to do this." I was like, "That's fucking amazing." Sorry about my language, I apologize. But so I went to this interview, and I just poured my heart out into the interview. And did I do a painting the first time?
I think so.
Yeah, so I think I dressed up as
Yeah,
an
because
8.
and
and also-
Martin bought it in the
Yeah.
auction.
I
And-
have it now.
Yeah, and you got it.
Were you at that?
Yes.
You were at that?
Yeah.
night?
That's it's my favorite painting.
Okay. And then then they had awards for their best guest. And like what people didn't understand is I loved what they were doing so much. And they called me up and like, "Hey, we're having some people come by. Have you heard this story before? If I'm boring."
I want to hear it again.
So they're like, we're giving out awards for the best guest of the year. And I was like, "Oh, I don't think this is fair," because I bet you a lot of people think this was silly, but I would actually, for all the words I'd like drop kicked out my window, this was the one I really wanted. And they're like, "And can you write a speech?" And I'm like, "Okay, so like I can come to the award show and not win your damn award, but if I have to write a speech and I don't win the award, that's gonna break me, right?" So I didn't write a speech because I outthought my way through it. So they invited me to be nominated for the award. I think the other awards were like, there's a wartime photographer and these really interesting people. And I just decided I can't cope with the idea of not winning this award. So I talked them into letting me do kind of a happening like Kaufman, Andy Kaufman, right? Like, what would happen if let's just say hypothetically, I don't win the award, but whoever wins the award, I go up and I smash them overhead with a sign and grab their award and run away. And they're like, "Well, that could work." And I was like, "Okay, well, I tricked them into letting me know I don't have to write the acceptance speech because now I know I'm not winning the award." But we had planned this whole happening where I go out and I do like a wrestling, like those, and I steal the award from the actual winner. And at the last minute, they dropped that I'm not going to steal the award from the actual winner because they don't want to stunt crew me smashing somebody they're giving an award to. They're going to set it up a slightly different scenario where I smashed a cardboard, a styrofoam sign over one of their comedians, and he said, "Really hit me," so I really hit him. And then there's this whatever. And as I'm going off the stage, they announce who actually won the award. Well, again, I created this whole heist to find out in advance whether I won the award because I didn't think I could cope with writing the acceptance speech and not winning the award. And as I was walking down the award, like, actually, Rich won the award. I was like, I didn't hear them. It was like one of those TV moments. So I'm going down the steps like, I don't care who won the award, but I'm the one that really. This is like a John Hughes movie, right? So I'm walking down the steps, and they say it a second time. I was like, wait, I did win the award? And then I went back up to the microphone. I suddenly realized I have no idea what I want to say, and just videotaped it. And I think I just started talking about how like we have this thing where these young people have just come together and made their own show, and this is so impossible. And decades from now, people will look back and they will say to people like us, you had a chance to go to the plaza on a Wednesday night and you weren't there. What the hell were you doing with a Wednesday night? And
That's a pretty good acceptance speech.
but anyways, that is, I have a couple prized possessions and the little spray painted Plazy
It's a little
owl.
board,
Yeah. There was like a piggy bank that came from Value Village. Sits right next to my my book award. I have 2 book awards, and those are the only 3 I kept.
Yeah, it's really sweet.
The other words, I'm like, I don't want your stupid awards. I don't need your affirmations. I kind of do. No, I don't.
But the Plazy's special.
We all need affirmations. I just convinced myself I don't need them for when I lose because it hurts so
It's a
much.
coping mechanism.
Yeah.
Okay. Are we going to wrap this up, my friend?
Me, no. I
Okay.
will talk all night long.
For ages, I watched the tigers in their cages, and I crept in the pitch of night while the keeper slept and unlocked the gates. Some ran, some stayed. I hoped some would love me, I knew some would hate me. The truly bitter lingered, and then they ate me. Okay, we will make sure everybody is good, and we will fix everything so everyone has their stuff. And then people at home, if you bought anything, I do confirmations usually on the weekend, so it might be Sunday or Monday. And thank you, everybody. And people who sold stuff, we will get your email too, so I can e-transfer you the sales as well. So, okay, wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. Yay! Here, let's get everything settled up.
Quick question.
Yes.
Is Emma?
Yes, that is Emma.
Sorry for counting.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna pay her.
Oh, also, I was checking and I never told Pamela. Pamela, was that
Even
you bid $5 on